Hi, Ryan. Okay, so the only reason I know how to fix this stuff is because I've experienced a lot of this myself. I have a rotated SI joint that I constantly have to pick back up. So when you do stuff like aligning, I'm going to do it kneeling. You can do it standing. Same difference. You can actually put your hands right on your hips and kind of figure out which one's lower and which one's higher. Sometimes when the muscle shortens, you'll lean and you'll think this one's tight. This is the muscle that needs to be stretched out. A good thing to do is some simple stretches every morning to check the alignment, like a child's pose. So reach out, hips are back, and just stretch right now, just to lengthen the spine. All right? Reach out as high as you can. Give some curvature to it. Feel if you feel uneven. You should be able to check in with your body and see if you feel uneven. All right, kneel up. Put your hands right on your hips and squeeze your butt. Push out your hips and make this a straight line. See if you had to push on one harder than the other. All right, do some squeezes and releases. Squeeze and release. Doesn't matter what you look like, who cares? Squeeze and release. So these short movements of a muscle contraction, the butt, squeezing, pushing the hips out. So if you have a curvature in the leg, it's going to lead to the hip flexors and the knees. So I don't know if you have knee pain or hip pain or shoulder pain. They're all connected, and it tends to be the opposite. Neck, shoulder, everything. It's all aligned. These little movements are going to get the blood flow to the area like this. A stretch just relaxes a muscle, something that's attached. So give it some squeezes. Check with your alignment. Be like, oh, I feel really good today. Or there's a pinch here. I got to be careful. It's safe with a pinched nerve to do the short contractions. All right, you're going to come right to your back. All right, and I'm going to need you to invest in one of these. You don't need one of these. You need a towel. So you can pause me. You back? Okay. So this is a foam roller. You don't have to, we don't use it today, but a towel. So you just lay on your back first. All right, this is what you're going to do. Put your feet flat on the ground. Push through them. Knees are straight. Align your body. So you could be laying on the ground like this and you don't realize it. Look down. Fix your hips. Press your back in and get everything even. Whenever I get on the floor, I tuck in my scapula because it sticks out and I'm working on it, but I tuck it in how it's supposed to be. So tuck your back how it's supposed to be. Okay? Pelvis is a little round and you're just going to squeeze and release. The butt, all right, and is in charge of the lower back. So yeah, I know you feel silly, but this is what you're going to do every day. So roll it, squeeze it. Take a look really quickly. Everything's in line. It doesn't have to be closed. It can be open. Squeeze. All right, get some blood pumping. Do a bunch. Do like 50. I'm serious. All right, place your hands on the floor. Align again. Shoulders are down. Hips are under. Push through the heels. Lift the hips and bridge. This is the #1 exercise, not stretch, for lower back pain. Pain meaning you're gonna tell the body it needs to recruit all its energy to the lower back to repair what's wrong. So ready? Align, squeeze. Drive with the butt, lower, slow. Drive with the butt, lower, slow. Now, I have a rotated. I'll show you what happens to me. This hip drives. This hip comes up, but it's not doing anything. You have to make sure they're both pushing. You can even put your hand there. Your butt's instantly going to be sore. All right, push. If you want to hold, you can hold and put your hands right here, pushing. You're squeezing here. All the blood is to here. Now stay right there. This is an assisted bridge. So after you do your exercises, you put something under your bum and you relax. So this is just telling the body, right? It can relax its whatever, what I was going to say. It can relax these muscles and tendons right here. They're like suspended. You know those things that go up and down, those tables? These spine area, I can't talk, I'm sorry. The little vertebrae are released. You can kind of feel a release in them. That lets those discs realign. I'm so sorry. It's the end of the day for me. So give them a little bit of space. Now, if you don't have a block like this, roll up a towel, put a pillow, fold it, and you'll feel that separation, and that allows it to realign, just like a chiropractor does. It shocks it into place, the air and the suspension. If you get a block and get a little higher, you'll feel the disconnect. When you bring it down, you be very careful. Now, don't do that crossbody stretch anymore. Instead, do a really gentle knee hug. Now, here's another way to check alignment. See my knees? See how one is in and one is up? That's the normal way that I would hug. So I'm gonna realign it myself. I'm gonna pull this down, I'm gonna let this go. You always let the leg that doesn't go as far be the lead. So this is too tight, I'm gonna let this one come up and I'm gonna push my spine. You can literally take your body and fix it. Is that gonna fix the problem? No, it's going to train the body that that's how it's gonna lay. So hug the knees, check right there. Check with those legs. Do yours look like mine or are they even? Make them even, hug them in. Give it a little roll. Now you have to squeeze your belly as tight as you can whenever you roll like this. All right, so you have your pulsy squeezes, your alignment, you have your bridge hold, your bridge pulses, your knee hug, okay? And you have your child's pose. So you're gonna stretch a little bit, but you're gonna do some movement. So come out, child's pose, open those legs a little bit. All right, now come up. You're gonna twist and come back. See how this feels? If anything hurts, don't do it. Your froggy pose, nice and tight. Plant one hand, open and twist. All right, twisting is a very important part of lower back health. When I had a lower back injury, I was like, I don't twist, it hurts. You have to twist, even if it's here. Now, this is a variation, even if it's here. Work on moving this part of your body, okay? Let me know if it's painful. If it's painful, stop, don't do it. Try. You're stretching these muscles, keeping them even. Everything even on both sides, even if it hurts. If you can go really far on one side and a little on the other, only go a little on one side, okay? That's a rule. All right, so I'll show you this foam roller now. What you're gonna do to align yourself on it. Now you can sit on it and roll muscles, I'm sure you've seen. You tuck it behind your lower back. You never roll your lower back. You lay on it. So you put your feet flat and you lay over it and hold. And this puts immense pressure on the back, and you can even crack your back. Lay over it, relax the neck, hold here. It just resets the area, okay? And you can roll your upper back like this. You can muscle squish into it, and you can lay on your lower back and arch. Arching is healthy for a lower back. If it hurts, don't do it. But your back needs to go forward, backward, and side to side, both ways, side to side. So if you're going to stretch, be really gentle. I would do things like a child's pose, relax. You would inhale, drop your whole chest, round the back, and see my arms? Relax. So this is active to start. You're gonna wake up your back like this. This is passive. Let it relax and reset. You literally sit like this for 3 minutes. Okay, you slowly come up. Don't be afraid to twist out the back. Don't be afraid to reshape the hips if it's there. All right, so your number one exercise are the bridge pulses. These, all right, like 20. Every single morning and every single night. You can do the little stretches, but the bridge pulse with the even hips, I want you to start with that. And I'll check in with you and give you another video later. Oh, it's 10 minutes, sorry.